The unveiling and the first speech of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, leading the party into the 2028 general election in 2023. This was done at the Accra Sports Stadium. However, this time around they are doing it at the NPP headquarters, and so there is a stage where the speeches are expected to be delivered, and in your shot you can see Henry Nanabuache, the national organizer of the party. So anybody who is going to give a speech will deliver the speech from this particular stage where the podium has been mounted. Beyond, and if you look on to the right, there are seats, and these seats have been designated. At least I can see a seat reserved for Kwabena Japan, a seat reserved for Dr. Brane Champon, as well as Honorable Kennedy Ohini Japan, Yao Ose Educhum, of course Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, his wife, other members of the party. To the end there, I can say Henry Korte, the former member of parliament for Ayawaso Central and the former Greater Accra regional minister. I can also see a host of party officers, including the first vice chairperson, who is the acting chairman of the party, Chairman Bute. I can see the president of the Council of Elders of the party, Hakman Owusu Ajaman. The second vice chairperson, the person of Asobaya Talata, is also here. More delegates are expected, more dignitaries within the party are expected to arrive here. Again, you can see in your shot Mr. Chamantin Jakon. He is seeking to contest as national chairman of the new patriotic party, and a host of other party members who are here. If you know the NPP head office, you know that the space here at the NPP head office is not huge enough. Let's speak to the third vice chairperson of the NPP, Osman Masawudu. What is delaying the process so far? You completed about 2 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, you knew the winner. How come by now the results have not been declared?
So far, so good. The process is, in fact, smooth. Out of the 16 regions, currently it left one region, which is Asante region. And all of us can testify the number of delegates that Asante region is contained. All the region, Asante region is the biggest region that has about 46 or 47 constituencies. So if you look at it, as our national organizer announced, the EC just alert us that within 30 minutes they will come here with the official or the final results to declare who win the 31st January 2026 presidential primaries.
Now, why has Ashanti region results delayed? Because Greater Accra has more delegates than the Ashanti region.
The Ashanti region, you know, the reason is that some of the, you know, it is far. The constituencies are far from each other, and sometimes the declaration, the counting, and then the declaration and everything sometimes delay. So I think because of that, if the list, for example, in Ajura, before results could collate and come to the center, maybe it will take time. But let us wait patiently. I think by 30 minutes, the Electoral Commission of Ghana, they will be here so that they will declare the final results.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, is it his candidature? Do you believe that his kind of candidature is what the NPP needs at this particular moment?
You see, we the national officers, we are the role model to the game. We are the role model to this game. As a national officer, I cannot come out and declare and say this is my candidate, this is my candidate. But as I told you, we are waiting patiently. Any candidate that the Electoral Commission officially or constitutionally declare him as a winner, all of us are going to support him. He will be a best candidate and a best president of the Republic of Ghana.
As you stand here now, you don't know who has won.
As I stand here, per the coalition that the headquarters has collated, definitely Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is ahead.
I'm asking you, Dr. Bawumia's candidature, will he be able to win you power in 2020?
I am telling you, he's going to win power, absolutely power for us. This is a candidate who won his first time. He had 41.something%. No candidate in the NPP who has won for first time in the history of our political landscape has emerged even 41%.
Oh, Nana Akufo-Addo almost signed the 2008 election. He actually signed the 2008 election to a runoff.
Yeah.
He did more than 41%. This cannot be true.
Yeah, no. I am saying that no candidate has won one touch. You see, has won one touch before. Nana Akufo-Addo, indeed, he had 49, but couldn't win the election. But I am telling you that this time around, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will do his best. I think maximum result that we will get in 2028 will be a 53 or 54%.
You are confident you are going?
I'm very confident.
What is the work ahead an easy task, or is going to be a difficult one from how you assess it?
Definitely it will be a very difficult work for us. We are in opposition and these are in government in power. But what I want to assure Ghanaians is that NPP will have history. The NDC, they were in government when we took power from them. So John Mahama was a sitting president when he lost the 2016 election. So we have hope and strong belief that they will be in power and we will come and win the election 2028.
Thank you very much. That's Osman Masawood. He is the third vice chairperson for the New Patriotic Party. And he obviously says that from unofficial results, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is winning. He's confident in the candidature of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and is hopeful that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be able to lead the NPP into victory in 2028. Now, as you can see, again in your shots are party members who have come here to witness the unveiling of the next flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. And from results that have been collated so far, it is expected to be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He represented the NPP in the 2024 general election, and in 2026 he's been elected as the flag bearer, and as at least the provisional results that we've received so far suggest that he's won this particular election and will be leading the NPP into the 2026 election. Some preparations are ongoing here at the party headquarters, awaiting the arrival of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. When he gets here, even before he gets here, the results ought to be declared. And we are told by the electoral commission, that the electoral commission says results from the Ashanti region are yet to get to their end, and we are not told the exact reason for this supposed delay in the result. However, it's just left with the Ashanti region. Out of 16 regions, 15 regions, the results are in. The 16th region is the Ashanti region, and about some 20 minutes ago, the Electoral Commission indicated that it will deliver the results in 30 minutes. We are hoping that we could speak to Chris Lloyd, the Deputy National Organizer of the New Patriotic Party. He says he's declined to speak to us. We We'll try and see if we can get some other personalities here at the NPP headquarters to speak to them. But 211,000 persons participated in this poll. Samia Wuku is a senior aide to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I should say, congratulations are in order after the work that you've done all these 3 months crisscrossing the country.
Thank you.
Now, from what we've seen from your provisional result, about 56.8%. What do you make of this? That is some 3% less of what you did in 2022.
Well, that's true, but the dynamics were different. It was a very tough contest, and I believe that it was a tough competition given to Dr. Bawumia from all the aspirants. And I want to reiterate the fact that it was victory snatched from the jaws of tigers, but it was worth it. And I believe that it's also a sweet victory as well, and we remain magnanimous in victory. That notwithstanding, we believe that to the teeming youth that campaign for Dr. Bawumia, to the rank and file of the party, to the various campaign teams across the country, we are just saying thank you to them. Thank you.
You usually will say that it ended today and it started today. What is the journey ahead for Dr. Bawumia and the NPP?
Well, the journey is beyond today. We sit down and also plan towards 2028. The journey towards 2028 has already started. And that I must state, it has already started. Thank you.
Now, let's look at bringing all these contenders together. How easy do you think it will be to get all of them to work together going into 2028?
I believe, first of all, the gentlemen that contested have shown also grace, even in defeat. And I have seen some of the videos of some of the aspirants also conceding defeat. And then also, we're looking forward to engaging all of them to work towards the party's victory.
Thank you very much. So that is Sami Awuku. He is senior aide to the Dr. Bawumia campaign team, and he has indicated that obviously all the contenders will be brought together to make sure that at least the job for 2028 is a successful one. Let's speak to the communication director of the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign, Dennis Miracles. Where is your boss at the moment?
He's currently at home. We are waiting for the electoral commission to finish their collation, and then we'll call him to come. We are ready, and we're waiting for the electoral commission.
So he's only waiting for the electoral commission to come in, and you were with him in your collation room. What was his reaction like at the time when the results started trickling in and it pointed to a win for him?
I mean, we have always known that the NPP delegates have a model we operate with. The party has been in this situation before, and the delegates are aware what we did to bring the party back to power. So we knew that wasn't going to change. And so we simply stuck to the conversation with the delegates, told them exactly what it is that we know and believe is of interest to them, and it has reflected in the results. The results of over 56% is an indication, especially if you look at the personalities who contested with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It's an indication that the party is ready to rally behind Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia going into 2028, and that's all we're happy about.
When I pick the 2023 results and say Dr. Bawumia had 61%, And I picked the 2026 results and says he had 56.8%. He says his popularity has actually dwindled within the NPP. Would that be a fair analysis of the data?
You can also look at it and ask yourself that there was a third contestant who was very formidable. Don't ignore that. So the argument can also be that the third contestant was also a very strong contestant, and that's why he also got the kind of numbers that he got. When you look at Honorable Kennedy Japan, who ran with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in 2023, you realize his vote also went down. It tells you that NPP is a party with a lot of strong personalities, and at any point in time, the delegates are dynamic in their decision making. So it's a half full, half empty situation on how you want to look at it. But I am very convinced that what is crucial is for you to win the mandate of the people and carry it going into 2028.
Thank you very much. So that is Dr. Matthew Opoku Primaries. He has just made his way here to here.
Okay. And I didn't come back to delegates.
They've been shown.
It's a pin for unity the most as you're saying.
They want to say that.
Ah, oh yes, sure.
They want to say that.
And some are coffee in it.
They want to say that.
Percentage of money and percentage
about the hour decisive.
Decisive 56 and 57.
Meaning, you will take electoral commission for the country.
Protest me for saying
Free and fair.
but what to about it?
Mention some.
You will drive me.
You are one of those who stuck your head out for Kasabami and said, listen, don't change this. The party has spoken, they have listened to you. Do you get a sense that the party can unite, you can bring together your friends, get in the ball, and ultimately get to 2028?
The party is already united. If you have listened to the concessions, the party is more than united.
I mean, there's some of the language we heard of the campaign. The political scientists telling us that it will be difficult for the NPP to bring everybody together.
The party is united.
Well, let me ask you another tricky question. Are you looking forward to partnering Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia again for 2028?
I'm looking forward to working for the party.
Thank you very much.
That is Dr. Matthew Opoku Primaries. He has made his way here to the party headquarters where preparations are underway. Governor J. Japan, he is here. Let's speak to Dr. Japan, who has made his way to the party seated and called Mahmoud to congratulate him much earlier. It's quite clear that he's won, and I think we should be together, work together to see what we can do and get the confidence of Ghanaians. That's the most important thing, to win back the respect and the confidence of Ghanaians.
Now you believe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the man that will garner the votes for the NPP in year 2028 when it comes to the polls?
He's our candidate, and it's incumbent on us, it's duty bound for us to give him all the support. I've always done that, I always believe in that. Once the majority have spoken, that's the voice of the mass. We have to respect the voice of the mass. All true patriots of our party work together and support him for winning 2028. When we spoke in the afternoon, you were very confident that you are the best one to lead the NPP into 2028. What happened? This is democracy. Whatever happens is the decision of our party base. And they voted to elect our presidential candidate. And all of us should respect that. That's what I do. You have often complained about monetization in our politics. Is the result a product of monetization? I don't want to talk about that. A result is a result. I don't want to complain about that. Thank you very much. So there you had Kwabena Ejapon. He has spoken to us. He says a result is a result. He won't share a view whether this is the product of monetization. Let's speak to Titus Glover. And look. It looks like impressive performance in the Greater Accra. A lot of people thought Greater Accra was going to be a battleground, but from the provisional result,
what we've done in the region, because we never took things for granted, and look at the work that we've done, making sure that we gather all the force to make sure that we give a decisive victory for Dr. Bawumia, and that's exactly what we've done.
Considering the momentum in the party in the region in 2024, and
in fact, the turnout was good. The turnout generally was good. In Tamais, we had almost 91.6% turnout, right? Which really resonates across the 276 constituencies. That tells me that the party is going grounds and gaining grounds and coming up. Trust me, we are going to do a lot of things.
I guess as an operations guy and strategist guy, you were looking at.
I'm going for the organizer.
You know that. Well, that is Titus Global. He has just announced that he will be contesting as organizer when the time eventually comes for the NPP to elect its national officers. But there's still preparations here underway for the announcement of the eventual winner for the NPP presidential primaries. After announcing the winner of the presidential primaries, there will be the unveiling or outdooring of this candidate. After that, the candidate is expected to deliver his first speech to the people, especially to NPP sympathizers, NPP members, and to Ghanaian at large. To a large number of people here who we've spoken to, they are confident that Dr. Bawumia would help the party in 2028 to galvanize enough support going into the 2028 general election. The party is still waiting for the Electoral Commission to come in and declare the result. We're told that the results for Ashanti region are outstanding, and once those results have been declared, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will make his way. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will make his way to the headquarters. Let's speak to Richard Jemfi. You have been following Dr. Bawumia throughout the country. Do you think that all these shapes have finally paid off?
Absolutely. My brother, like I told you in the morning, with the work, the message, the person that we followed, his composure, his comportment, his emotional intelligence, his ability to stand barrage of attacks, clearly shows that he was the one among the five who stood tall. And therefore the party where we have reached, we needed somebody with that equanimity in terms of when we have troubled waters, somebody who can stop, withstand the storm and lead this party to the right direction. The party has spoken, and that person, as I told you in the morning, that come what may, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was going to be emerging as the leader of this party, and the party people have done it.
Were these the percentages you were looking out for?
Sorry?
Were these the percentages you were looking out for?
In fact, personally, and those in the team, we were expecting between 53 and 55, and now that we are ranging 56, 57, we have overachieved our estimate. So I am really, really happy. And it was this morning that I printed this. I spoke to one of my colleagues, and he was saying that we should not aim very high, because it was very competitive, because all the five are good in their own. But we were expecting 53, 55, 56, 57 is an added bonus.
Were you expecting Brandon Champon to perform in the manner in which he did?
I'll be honest with you, he has shocked all of us. In fact, that he's managed to be the king of the voter, and it's something that we need to look into. So congratulations to Brian, he's done his bit, but of course,
moment, let's speak to the director of the elections committee. I mean, we are told by the electoral commission that the results from Ashanti region are not yet in. What information do you have for this delay?
Everything was with the regional electoral officer. I'm told that they are finished, that they are on their way.
You're on their way?
Yes.
Can you briefly take us through what we should expect when they get here?
They'll just announce the results. That's it.
And then you would outdoor?
And after that, yes, we make small speeches and then we will outdoor the candidate, the winner.
As elections committee, do your work end today or you have any other things?
We will have to write a report for National Council.
Thank you very much. That is Joseph Osewusu, the vice chairman, saying, Mr. Abankwayabwa, you have delivered Greater Accra for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. You had competition from other giants within the region. Largely, how possible was this?
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, my leader. You cannot run away, baby, here by me.
Happy birthday, my leader.
Thank you.
Yes, in fact, we just want to thank God, use this opportunity to say thank you to the Almighty. It's all been good. The thing is that almost everybody, every key stakeholder in this space, had the opportunity to work. Myself, the campaign secretary, and all.
Kennedy Japan has just made his way here to the NPP headquarters. He promised that if he wins, he'll be here and expecting Dr. Bawumia, and if he loses, he'll be here, and indeed he's here. You were talking about the work in the Greater Accra region.
Yeah. The campaign was said that everybody was allowed space to work. Almost every member of the party. This time we had a situation where most of the key guys who helped us in 2023 were not available. The key government appointees who were available to support, this time they were not there. But we changed the strategy and we allowed everybody. You may be a police station officer, if you are available, you want to work, we gave you the space to work. The constituency officers, the regional officers, and all who matter, former MMDCs and all. That's how we did it. It was more or less what we refer to as communal labor, and this is where we are.
With the 2024 election result, a lot of people would have thought that some like you might have lost your grips within the region. What does this result say? And talk about reorganization going forward.
I think one key thing is that we were allowed free space to work. Previously, it was not like that. The suggestions and allegations of arm twisting from the government appointees in the last election because we were in government, we were in power. No, it was 2023. We did the primaries, yes. But this time, we had no government appointee. So, virtually, we were on our own, and I think that the kind of front we had, the kind of leadership that we provided, enabled everybody who was willing to work. So if you look at it, I mean, almost every key actor in this space has the opportunity to join the campaign. So we did it together. We did it together, and I think that if we are able to continue with the same spirit, with the same organizational arrangement, then 2028, by the grace of God, will go well for us.
Thank you very much. The acting chairman, Chairman Bute, he's made his way to the grounds for the declaration. What do you make of the process?
Thank you.
What do you make of the process today?
Oh, everything is okay.
It's been good for you.
Yeah.
How do you think the party will move going forward, considering the kind of campaigns that were held?
I think that we need peace in the party. What the delegates has done means that peace has come.
What promise are you giving to delegates as acting chairman in the interim until a new election? The kind of leadership you're going to give for them?
We should be united. We should be united. and we should allow peace to prevail in the party.
Thank you very much. That is Chairman Bute, the first vice chairperson of the New Patriotic, the acting chairman of the New Patriotic Party, by virtue of his position as the first vice chairman, and the fact that the chairman is indisposed at the moment. The more of the dignitaries are arriving here at the NPP headquarters. It has just been announced at the moment that the Electoral Commission has received the results from the 16 regions, meaning that the Ashanti region results have been received by the Electoral Commission, and pretty soon the officers or representatives from the Electoral Commission should be here to declare the results, and almost all the seats are taken except for the first front row seat, which are yet to be taken. The national organizer of the NPP, Nana B, Henry Nana Boakye, is basically welcoming a number of a number of party executives who've made their way here to the NPP headquarters.
Deputy officers and the staff. I see the former leader, Honorable Chairman Sabo.
It's still a live coverage here at the NPP headquarters. In some few minutes, the results will be declared by the Electoral Commission, and the other activities will then proceed. In your shot there is the national organizer of the NPP, Henry Nana Boakye, who is moderating activities at this point in time. Some last-minute preparations are being done. What I can see is that key members of the Bawumia campaign, who are in charge of his technical activities, have made their way here and eventually helping with preparation. Let's speak to Jefferson Saki, parliamentary candidate for the NPP in Blakema Central. You were with Dr. Bawumia. You delivered that last piece documentary, which a number of people have to a large extent applauded. But essentially, you were with him throughout the 16 regions. What were the revelations for you, and what did the reactions of the people tell you going into the elections today?
I think it was very obvious from the onset that, our delegates really knew what they wanted. And I think what they were actually waiting for was for Dr. Bawumia to come and reaffirm his commitment to going again, right? And on the ground, if you talk to our delegates, you realize that they are very convinced with the system that has been in place for a while, where we repeat, presidential candidates, and so they actually believed the notion of consistency, selling a candidate at a particular time and presenting that particular candidate again. What we didn't know, obviously, was the fierceness of the contest. It was a very fierce contest. And so when you go on the ground, while others are saying other things, others are also saying other things. But at the end of the day, I think what we saw today, especially, I'm also a former parliamentary candidate, so in my constituency of Blakema Central, seeing the numbers that actually supported Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and voted for him was very convincing.
Let me also, Dr. Brian Echampo, he's made himself available here. A lot of people are surprised by your performance. Were you surprised yourself? About 19%. It's the best for any third place person. Impressive performance, is it? The number of days on the road seems to have changed. The number of days on the road seems to have changed. Well, so we're hoping we could get a bite from Dr. Brandy Champon, but he has indicated that he's obviously by his action, he's not going to speak to anybody.
I didn't see you,
He by his indication, let's speak to Issa Fuseni. You have been with Dr. Bawumia on this campaign. Going forward, what is the duty on Dr. Bawumia personally in making sure that he brings all these people together for the 2028 agenda?
The whole gathering has been waiting for us. I just came from the Electoral Commission. I was a agent today. So in fact, it's been a very long journey. But then real hard work also starts from tomorrow. And the victory is not just about Bawumia. I think it's a huge victory for the New Patriotic Party.
The minority leader, Alexander Apenyo Markin, he has just made himself available here at the NPP headquarters. And let's see if we can get some few words from Alexander Apenyo, he has just made his way here. He has made his way here. Sorry, a number of these dignitaries within the NPP at this point are not intending to speak at the moment. Particularly for the Honorable Alexander Apenyo Markin, there were some allegations that he was seated close to the electoral officers and intimidating delegates such that they vote for his preferred candidate. He released a statement debunking these allegations and saying that there was no truth in it, and if anybody at all wanted to question what he was saying, that person was invited to go to the voting center in Afutu and confirm for himself. He has made himself his way to the NPP headquarters where the declaration is going to be done. Per the interactions that we've had with Issa Fuseni, the former member of parliament for Okaikwe North, it means that the NPP, the EC, are done with their collation, because he indicated to us that he actually was Dr. Bawumia's agent at the EC Collation Center, and pretty soon the main activity is expected to start. And when it does, as we're told, the Electoral Commission is going to declare the result. And after he's done with the declaration, of the result, the candidate will then be outdoored, and Dr. Bawumia, the Flagbearer hopeful, will then now speak to delegates, will speak to NPP members, and will speak to Ghanaians. His first address as the Flagbearer of the New Patriotic Party. We're still here waiting for the Electoral Commission at this moment, for the Electoral Commission to come in and declare the result. It is after the Electoral Commission declares the result that the speech by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be provided. A lot of these persons are waiting for the results to be declared officially, and for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to also make his way here for his first speech as the flag bearer hopeful of the new Patriotic Party. This has been an election held in 333 centers, and out of these 333 centers, there are about over 211,000 delegates, or there were over 211,000 delegates who participated in the voting. At the end of, or at the close of votes, the provisional results, Dr. Bawumia has been taken to be the winner in this. Already we know that Engineer Kwabena Japan, he has called Dr. Bawumia to concede and to congratulate him. We've also seen a video by Kennedy Ohene Japan where he also, we've seen a video by Kennedy Japan where he also conceded and urges members to be in high spirit because they performed creditably well in this particular election. Dr. Brian Achompon arrived here some few minutes ago, and I must say that a lot of people wanted to know his own views of his performance, having received about 19% of the vote from the provisional results. Let's speak to some more members of the NPP here. Alfred Thompson is one of the campaigners as well as spokesperson for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. He will very soon get some words from him as well on what this win means for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, what this win means for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and also to the NPP. What does this win mean for Dr. Bawumia and the NPP as a whole?
Dr. Bawumia has always stated that today's win will be a win for NPP. It's the beginning of NPP's victory to 2028. So he sees it as a win for all the candidates, not him alone. And we stand by him because we work with him and we know what he stands for. He stands for unity, he stands for peace, and he stands for progress. He's hardworking and he wants everyone to come on board. No matter where you stand, just come on board and let's work. Because it's about Ghana, it's not about him. Let us build the country that we want to see tomorrow. Let us build the country we want to leave for our children tomorrow. And we have to work together. United we stand. Let us have a united Ghana. Let us build it and build it well.
Now, you are a finance economics guy. A lot say that Dr. Bawumia was chair of the Economics Management Committee. During his era, the dollar ended at a point in time 14 cedis to $1, and fuel was selling close to 15 cedis by the end of January, by the beginning of January 2025. How do you pitch such a candidate against the economic fundamentals of $1 at 10 cedis, fuel at 9 cedis?
This is a full discussion we have to sit in a studio and talk about, and I'll give you all the parameters. But the little I'll tell you is that when there was a global economic crunch, when was the global crisis, what happened was that every economy got out of hand. What we did is that even though our dollar was escalating and things were going bad, he talked about the dollar for forex and the dollar for oil, which was able to start, he started stabilizing the CD dollar that was depreciating. And gradually we've seen where it's got into, because I know you and myself, we know that NDC hasn't put any policy in place to stabilize this dollar, apart from pumping dollars into the system. That is a knee-jerk approach, which if you are not careful, can rather backfire and spoil the whole system. But when you get the fundamentals right and you put things right in place, it will flow well. The beginning was to make sure that we put the parameters well. He started it before he left office. They've continued it and it's working well. Let us build upon it. That is the man we are talking about. He's not thinking about just making sure that today he's done it for his name to be well, but he looks at the long-term approach towards things. It's not about him, and I keep on saying, it's not about him. It's about the country, it's about the future, it's about the children that are going to inherit it from us. So we need to build the base well before we can build upon it.
But for somebody who says, I don't care about how government got the results, how do you explain that he picked $1 to 14 ahead of $1 to 10?
Who said it doesn't care about government, how government got the results?
I mean, if
who said
the person, if the
who said that he doesn't care about how government got the results?
I mean, a lot of people are interested in buying fuel at a lower cost.
You made a statement, and I want you to clarify it.
So I'm making the point that what if a person...
What if? Not that he said that.
But the point is that the substantive point is that a lot of Ghanaians really care about how much they are buying the fuel at the pumps rather than how you made it possible.
When you stabilize the dollar and still electricity and water, you've increased it more than 28%. What have you done? When you stabilize the dollar and you cannot even give enough transport, and people are standing on the road, by the road for hours before they can get home, and they have to wake up so early, around 4 a.m. They'll stand for more than 2 hours before they get to work. What have you done? It's about how you build the economy, and that's why I'm saying that the fundamentals should be gotten right. When we were looking at the gold for oil, what we were looking at was that we are spending $400 million every month. We are seeking $400 million every month to go and buy crude. The money was a problem. The money was a problem. So once we've done that, once we are looking at that, and we've got the gold to do that substitution, it stabilizes your system. That alone did not allow the transport system to collapse. But we've stabilized the dollar today. What is happening to our transport system? So let us, and I've told you, it's a studio effect. Let us sit down, in fact, let us sit down well and have a full discussion on that. And you appreciate where we are coming from.
Going forward, what will be the advice you give to Team Bawumia as far as bringing everybody on board and how they are going to celebrate this victory?
The advice I give to NPP, Team NPP, because Team Ken, Team Bawumia, Team Ejepong, Kwabena Ejepong, Team Ejuju, and everybody, all we are saying is that we should all come on board. We are jubilating, we are all jubilating together. Let us work together, let us unite this party, and let us have a bold fight and a bold march towards 2028. And inshallah, the sky will just be our starting point. We are going to win the 2020 elections with unity and progress. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is Alfred Thompson, a member of the Bawumia campaign. Charles Bisio, he has made his way here to the NPP headquarters. What quickly, if we can